What's going on YouTube? Top Taker today. Today we've got the review of the 2012 iPad mini. Now this is the first generation of an iPad mini and Apple just released it on the 26th of October to the general public. The first thing you'll notice is the display. It's not Retina, however it has a resolution of 1024 by 768 with a pixel density of 164. In comparison to the iPad 3, you may feel that it is slightly behind in the display, however I found that unlike the iPad 2 which has the same resolution, it's not as bad because of the smaller screen size. The actual design of the iPad mini is beautiful. At only 7.2mm, it's slightly thinner, 0.4mm, than the iPhone 5. So as you can see, the iPhone 5 just peaks above. The black slate is absolutely beautiful. It's one of the newest design changes in Apple's product lineup. As we saw with the iPhone 5, unlike the white versions of both the iPhone 5 and the iPad mini, we still have the aluminum. However, with the black and slate model, we have black anodized aluminum. Obviously on the back we get the nice black Apple logo as well as the iPad logo. One thing new that Apple have improved is now they have included stereo speakers on either side of the Lightning port.
Something worth fighting for. Oh, and I'm gonna buy this place is what I say. Blame it upon a rush of blood today.
Unlike other tablets, the iPad mini has a front-facing 720p HD camera, as well as a rear-facing 5MP camera with 1080p video recording at 30 frames per second. Here are a few samples. Shooting from the front-facing camera. This is actually a FaceTime HD 720p video recording. So I'm just going to show you now a few still images with the front-facing camera. I would have preferred if the headphone jack was actually at the bottom like the iPhone 5. However, it's fine, alongside of the microphone, and to the right, the power or hold button. The iPad mini is a perfect size for e-reading. I personally love using it for Flipboard and other e-reading applications as it's such a nice size and can be easily held with one hand and used for the other for navigation. For example, here I'm demoing Flipboard and I find it very easy to use in both landscape and portrait. The form factor is quite good, however it's slightly wide. I prefer, for example, the form factor of the Nexus 7, which is much easier to hold in one hand. Despite a dual-core A5 processor, the iPad still manages on hardcore gaming such as Real Racing HD, as well as other process-demanding applications such as GarageBand. I found that drumming and other processing such as piano playing was still quite easy, however obviously the size makes it limited when trying to play instruments. Typing in landscape and portrait is just as easy and is probably one of the best iPhone experiences. Now coming to the price. 16GB is available at $329, 32 for $429, 64 for $499. 16GB 4G, $449, 32, $549, and 64 at $649. Now that's probably one of the downsides of the iPad mini. That's it from Top Tech. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll catch you later.